Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel where we do cakes, treats, and events. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Savannah, CEO and owner of Above All Creations Custom Cakes. And if you guys have been here before, thanks for coming back, taking time out to watch my videos. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for taking time out of your day to come and watch the videos. Today, we are doing cakes. We're gonna do a 3-layer. It's just a pretty purple cake with flowers. Her request to me was, do me a cake with purples, different shades of purples, add flowers and diamonds. So that's what we're doing today. With the flowers, we're gonna spice it up a little bit and just add like a little shot of pink. As a matter of fact, what we're gonna do with the flowers, instead of, not pink, I apologize, we're gonna add cream, okay? So I'm gonna add like, we might even put a little bit of gold on it, but for the most part, we're gonna add cream flowers, and then we're gonna give her the purple touches that she wanted, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. It's a 3-layer cake, like I said. Start with clean hands. We're gonna go ahead, take our spatula, put a little bit of buttercream as our glue to the bottom. Let me go ahead and put my gloves on. How's everybody doing? It is Friday here where I'm at. I'm in Michigan. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. The sun is out. It's feeling pretty good outside. Feel like spring is coming. Woohoo! Okay, so let's get started with the cakes. It's a vanilla cake. So I have baked 3 round 8-inch cakes, okay? So here's our first cake. I'm putting flat side down. Gonna take my serrated knife and we're gonna go ahead and I'm just kind of, you know, flatten it, carving a little bit off, making it even at the top. You could do this with a serrated knife. You could do it with any kind of knife you want. Have it your way. Okay, but the serrated knife is the easiest to kind of get it done. Now we're gonna take our simple syrup. I put a simple syrup on all of my cakes, whether it be cakes, cupcakes, anything like that. I put a simple syrup on it, and I just do 4 cups of sugar, 2.5 cups of water, and vanilla to taste. I throw it in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and you got simple syrup, okay? I'm just gonna rub that simple syrup in a little bit there. We're gonna take our buttercream, put a little buttercream in the center. A couple different ways you can apply your buttercream. You can actually take a bag, and when we do the next layer, I'm gonna show you that way with the bag. But for the most part, I just throw in a couple scoops of the buttercream and I keep going. Let's go with our next layer. Just gonna put it right smack dab on. Then I'm gonna go ahead, cut that dome off the top. And yep, I'm doing it right on top of the other cake. You could do it, sit it to the side and do it that way, or you could do it right on top of the cake. But I'm actually working with frozen cake, okay? These cakes have been baked and they have been frozen. So they're baked in an earlier, you know, part of the week. Get them wrapped up, get them frozen, put in the freezer so they can set up and do their thing until I need to get to them and do my thing. So, okay. We're gonna put a little bit more simple syrup. We're gonna do this on each layer. Any opportunity that you get to add a little bit more flavor, take it, okay? It's already delicious and it don't need it. It don't have to have it. I'm just wiping up some of the simple, but I take it. Okay, so I told you I was gonna show you with the bag. So we're gonna take this bag. I'm gonna fill it up a little bit more so I can show you another way. If you guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, you could you know, take a little bit of time and go back through some of our other videos where, you know, I do it in detail how to do everything. And I like to do the cake with you guys from beginning to end. So, because that's the kind of learner I am, from beginning to end. Whether I'm just doing this just to do it, or if I'm watching a video just to watch it, but if I'm doing something instructional to learn, I want to see everything. So you guys let me know down in the comment section. Do you like longer videos? Do you like to see everything? Are you the type of person that like it short and simple, you know, show me the beginning, show me the middle, show me the end type thing, or do you want to see everything? Okay, so now that we got the bag, we're gonna take it and just go around. Okay, and we're just gonna keep going around until we get to the center. So you guys can do that too. If you're more comfortable doing that because, you know, you want to make sure you got enough icing on it or whatnot, then just do it that way. And when you do it this way, you don't even have to take your spatula and smooth it out. You don't have to, okay? I'm doing it now, but you don't have to. So just about the amount of icing that I have in the center there, besides a little bit around the corner, same thing. So you could do it either way. Now we got one more top to put on there because it's a 3-layer cake. Now with this one, I just got it on some parchment paper here. Now we're gonna move this up a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take our knife here, and instead of, because this one, when you want your cakes to look professional, you want to do flat side down. So because this side actually has the hump on it, and you know I'm going to cut that side off, when we put it back on the cake, it's going to be flat side down. So I can't sit it up there like that and cut it. I got to cut it separate over here. So we're just going to go cut that part of the cake. Get that dome off, put our little simple syrup on. Just got it right here on the parchment. Rub it in. Then we're gonna pick it up, put our parchment over here in our garbage bowl, and just boom, put it right on the top. We're gonna press it down just a little bit. Gonna center it off a little bit. We're gonna add some more simple syrup to the top. And then I'm just gonna use the knife. I'm turning it, but I'm actually just making sure that the simple go in the cake because it's a frozen cake. If it was a warm cake, it'll just, you know, just suck in. But because it's a frozen cake, I'm just helping the simple just go in just a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm just wiping off any simple or any crumbs that I see. Because with this cake, normally what we'll do, we'll take the cake, we'll put it in the fridge and everything, but this time, we just gonna keep going from beginning to end. Now with this cake, because I said she wanted in purple hues, now I have some pink icing already made here, hot pink, okay? Because I've been making a lot of pink cakes this weekend. This is some hot pink icing. Got a lot of pink icing around. Instead of taking my buttercream, my fresh buttercream over here and turning it purple, I'm gonna turn this pink purple. And it's gonna be easy to do. And because the purple and pink is kind of in the same family, it'll be easy to do. So we're gonna make this purple. Do you need me? What do you need?
Can I go on deeper?
No, you gotta wait till I do this order. It's due in 30 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now we're gonna stir this up, finish making it purple. See how you could just make pink purple? Because they're in the same family of colors. So when colors are in the same family, you could just do them together. Okay, so now we got one purple. That's our dark purple. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Okay, just checking the time. This cake is doing a few minutes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take it, pop it right on the cake. Okay, if we end up needing any more purple, see it's got a little pink in it, but no problem. That'll be gone when I'm done. So now we're gonna take our spatula, just go over the cake and just start icing in it. Okay, a little buttercream there. And we just bringing it down from the top. Now I could have took this icing, put it in the bag, you know what I mean, and went around it like we did with the center. But this time we're just popping it up top, bringing it over to the sides and letting it go down. I'm touching the cake very lightly on the sides because the cake is actually due in a few minutes. So we're touching it very lightly. So we won't bring any crumbs out. So we can keep going with our decoration versus having to put it in the refrigerator, bring it out, put it in the refrigerator, bring it out. And you can't do that. You can't do that. But because we want to be finished with this cake, I would like to be finished with this cake in about 20 minutes. Okay? So we got our first layer, and I wanted this to be darker because I want to put a lighter coat on it. Okay, so now we're gonna take our spatula, got a little bit of buttercream on there. Okay, and now we're gonna go around the cake just to get it smoothed out. Okay, we're gonna take our pan where we actually made our buttercream, and I'm just wiping the side of the pan with my spatula to get all the extra icing off. Okay, then I'm taking a little bit more of that icing and I'm just going around the cake. Okay. Okay, I'm just keeping going, smoothing it out a little bit. Then we're gonna go to the top of the cake and just pull in the sides. Now, each time you pull in the sides, you should wipe your spatula each time, okay? Now, if you're in a rush or you're seasoned, you know, you've been doing it for a while, you could go around the whole cake and then wipe it. So now I'm gonna go back, clean up some of the edges. Okay. Now, done. So I'm gonna take our towel, our wet towel that we have over to the side, and I'm gonna go around the board and clean up any buttercream that we have on the board. That way our board can stay nice and clean. We need to write happy birthday on the board, put our name on it, and that way it'll be nice and clean and professional, okay? Now, I'm gonna hit the top just because I see a little spot here. Just make it a little bit more clean. Okay, that part is done. Now, we're gonna just, instead of refrigerating it, we're just gonna move right on to the next section. So I'm gonna take the spatula, sit it here. Now, we still got that purple icing. Now, we don't need a lot of purple because the next purple that we're gonna be putting on the cake is a lavender. So I'm gonna take a nice clean bowl here, put a little bit of white in it, because now we need lavender, okay? And I'm gonna take a little spatula with just a little drop of that purple, okay? And then I'm gonna take another spatula, clean spatula, and we're gonna mix that in, okay? Because we needed lavender, so that's a light purple. So we're gonna mix that in until it's lavender, okay? See, got a nice lavender there. Now, we're gonna take our other spatula, just a small spatula. We're gonna dip it in our lavender. And all I wanna do is just go like to the edge. We're doing kind of like an abstract cake. We freestyling. We doing whatever we want. She actually went on our Instagram and picked a cake that she liked. Okay? Okay, so all I'm doing is just putting a little lavender here and there. Just going around the cake. You guys seen those cakes that's trending where they're like a couple different colors in it. And that's all I'm doing. Just going around, putting a little bit of lavender in it, on it. Now, typically, what I would do is I will put this cake in the refrigerator. I would have let this cake get cold. And when I would have did the second step with the lavender, it would have been on a cold cake, okay? I'll take my clean towel and wipe my spatula. Now, because I know the cake isn't cold, I know I need this cake to be done in a few minutes, I'm just gonna go in and gently go over it. And all I'm doing is just kind of pressing it down a little bit. Now you could take your spatula, your scraper that we were using earlier and go over and do that step. Or you could just go back in with your spatula like what I'm doing. Okay? I'm just moving it around. Okay? Then what I want to do is I'm going to take that spatula that we had earlier when we used that darker purple. And now I'm just going to go in real slow. Turn it real slow. And I'm not going to hit that dark, deep, rich royal purple too much. All I'm doing is just flattening the icing, which is the lavender icing that's underneath. I'm just flattening it down some, okay? Making it look like it, you know, like it permeated the cake, like it's, you know, in the cake, if that makes sense. So let me go around, hit the spots that I just added, just kind of dragging it around the cake just a little bit. Now, of course, when you do this with a cold cake, you know, it'll even come out even more perfect for you because your cake is cold. But with this way, when you do it, just only thing you want to make sure is that you don't try not to touch the bottom layer so much. Okay? We really just touching the layer of icing that's sticking out, which is our lavender layer. Okay, let me go up here because I added some up here. It's almost like, have you guys ever seen one of those paintings where it looks like this? Okay, that's what we wanted, okay? You see it? It almost look, okay, I see where I could use a couple more hits, a couple more spots. Okay, now we're gonna go right where it was. See, I got my spatula there. You see the spots sticking out? And I'm just gonna hit it, but I'm not gonna go in real deep where I'm touching too much the royal purple. Go over it one more time. Now I can go in deep, just, you know, go in a little bit more. Let me show you what it would look like if I do. I've done this a few times, so I know it won't mess up. Or should I say I know how to make it not mess up, okay? So that's if I go a little deep. Now I'm gonna go up here, clean it up, back around the sides a little bit. So if you guys ever wanted to know how them cakes look and it looked like they didn't wipe the colors on, it looked like what you said. That's what they did. Okay, that's done. Okay, those are her 2 purples. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take this bag that we have here. We're gonna take the rest of our lavender that we have here in this bowl. And we're gonna put it in a piping bag. Put it straight in our piping bag. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little bit more of our regular buttercream to our lavender, okay? And remember earlier in the last video, I told you how you could just massage it and blend the colors together to make it one color. Now, I'm making a bag right here that doesn't have a coupler on it, okay? Like sometimes you can make bags where you don't put the coupler on it so you can put the tip on it and then twist it on. Like this is just a regular bag. I'm just taking a regular bag. We're gonna cut the end off. I'm gonna cut it about the size I know I want to pipe. Squeeze a little bit out. Then I'm gonna take the bag and just pipe. I'm piping the border on. Just go around. You can actually do this without having a tip. Just don't pipe. Just don't cut your tip too big unless you want a big bead going around, okay? So we're piping our border. Okay, now I got a border and our lavender. Now, what she wants is, she wants me to actually take the gold. So I got my gold hookup. You know, I always have my gold somewhere. Us girls, you know, we love gold. And we're gonna take, I'm watching the time a little bit. Okay, I'm doing great on time. When I do gold, this is luster dust. Luster dust. And it's already in this cup. This is one of my measuring cups. I use my cups, so, you know, my pans or whatever. Yeah, if y'all been with me for a while, then you know. And then I'm taking just some lemon extract, putting it over in my dust, stirring it a little bit, loosening it up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little bit more luster dust to the cake, okay? To the pan. Mix it in, see that? It got a little thicker. It was kind of watery before, a little thicker. So now, I'll move this over and then we just gonna take it because she wants me to like, the cake that she picked on Instagram, it had like the little flicks on it. And all I'm doing is just kind of going around the cake and just, I'm tapping the end of the brush and just letting the little flicks go around on the cake. And when you're working on a frozen cake, oh, it do you so good. You hear me? Do not work on a warm cake, especially if you can help it. Just don't. Do it for yourself. So now, I love doing these little splatters because they look so cute and it's like it make the cake instantly look good and you ain't really did a lot of work. So now, y'all see that real good? Got the splatters all around the cake, okay? So I'm showing you a cake that you can just keep going. You don't gotta, we may not even have to edit this video. We could just keep going and decorating. So now, all we have to do is do a chocolate drip going around, apply the flowers and a couple diamonds and write happy birthday, and we're done. So I am gonna have to take a quick little break because I got the chocolate in the microwave melting down for us now. So it should be ready. I'm gonna go and grab the chocolate, come back, put it on the cake. We'll apply the flowers and the diamonds, write happy birthday, and we're done. I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, I'm back. Now we've got our melted chocolate out of the microwave. We've melted it down. I'm just gonna take one of these little bags here, and it's just a little cone-shaped bag. They're actually bags that I use when I'm doing my dessert tables. I put popcorn in them. So sometimes I use them for popcorn. Sometimes I use them to drip my chocolate around. You could use a Glad bag, either one. So we're gonna pour a little bit of our chocolate in. We're gonna go ahead and cut the end of it off here. Cut the end, not too big. And now we're gonna go around our cake and just put our drip. Now we got our chocolate drip on our cake. Just gonna squeeze the rest back in. Okay. Okay, now all we have to do is apply the diamonds and the flowers. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take my gloves off. I don't wanna get anything on the flowers. Now we got our flower in a cream color. Like I'm saying, I don't wanna get anything on them. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wipe my scissors off here. Cut the end of the flower. I'm gonna look at my cake, pick a front, which side I want to be the front of my cake. And I want this side facing me to be the front. So now I'm gonna just start placing my flowers. Okay, sorry about that. Just start placing my flowers right on the cake, and I have a cream color, and I also have a gold that ties into the cake really well. I'm just cutting the ends just because they're too long. And these are the type of flowers that these are the kind, I just got them from Amazon, and these are the kind, these are like those forever flowers where they look real. I love using these, and I use them in a lot of ways, guys. We're just doing a cute, simple design. All right. There you go. You see that real good? Now, we're gonna take our diamonds. Here's a bag of diamonds, big diamonds. These are, it doesn't say what size they are, but they're the big round ones. I'm gonna go ahead, cut the bag open. We're gonna apply some diamonds, just in different spots. Because what girl you know don't like diamonds? Put some diamonds all around. We ain't gonna be stingy. Okay. All we're gonna do is write happy birthday, and voila. You have a beautiful cake with the drip. We have our flowers and our diamonds. All we have to do is write happy birthday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stick a happy birthday sign in it, and I'm just gonna write her name down at the bottom. I'm back, guys. Okay, I got the happy birthday sign. I'm gonna move the cake over to the side. You got the happy birthday sign. And with this, you just take, it has like a little piece of plastic on it. And on the little piece of plastic is like a little piece of little piece of glue. And you just rub your stick over it. Find the center of your happy birthday sign and just press the glue stick right there. Then take it and put it inside your cake. I have the front facing me. Hold on. I think I'm gonna put it up here instead. Yes. Okay. There we go. Happy birthday. Turn it around. Do a couple adjustments. Make sure it look pretty. Okay. Now there we go. Hold on. Break it down just a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Happy birthday with the flowers. We got a little bit of, you guys got a chance to see the drip, the flowers, and we got the bling. Now all I'm gonna do is take this same one that we piped the border around, and I'm gonna pipe her name right across the bottom and the front. Then we're gonna box this cake, get it up to the pickup site. And I wanna thank you guys for watching. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do it together so you guys can see her name as well. So let me pipe her name. Okay, there we go. Let's add a little bit of gold to it, why not? So we're gonna put a little bit of gold on there. Make it stand out, because it is her name, right? Okay. So we got the gold added. Now, you see her name down there at the bottom? Can you see it? All right. Her name is Shonda. All right. I want to thank you guys for watching. Quick, simple, and beautiful and easy. All right, that's it for us here. Thank you for watching another episode, okay? My name is Savannah. I'm owner and CEO of Above All Creations. I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for taking the time out your day to come and watch my videos. I appreciate it, myself and my family. Thank y'all for being a part of the Sweets gang. Anybody who's doing cupcakes, treats, cakes, events, y'all out there getting it in this weekend, go get them coins, get that bag. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed, happy, and prosperous weekend. Bye-bye.